Anyway, brother.
Thank you, boss man.
See you.
Nice to you meeting us.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye.
But you see what I mean? I mean, look at these ends first of all. Like, this is a shithole, right? When you spend all your time in an environment like that, why wouldn't you have, you know, just low dreams, low expectations? You don't even care about your own life and things like that. You understand? It's like, what can you expect? He's a man, right? I don't know how he's got here, but he's here. I'm sure he's here legally. I'm sure he is, right? He's in a shop. I'm sure he doesn't own the shop, or else he wouldn't be on the shop front being a shopkeeper, right? And things like that. But what I do want you to understand though is your environment can dictate your mindset. And if your mindset, right, is jeopardized, the whole thing is affected. And by whole thing, I mean your whole life, everything about it, and stuff like that. You understand? You can't afford to let your mindset be taken, you know, and stolen and affected. You can't afford to be smoking weed and doing drugs and shit that will affect what's going on up there. Because if what's going on up there is affected, everything else, you know, everything else suffers. That's the truth of it, man. Some people, you can't even get through to them. I don't even know. I just decided, you know what, this guy, he's looking at me, he's acting a bit, you know, he wanted to stop me from leaving the shop or whatever to have a little chin wag, have a little chat. So I said, all right, whatever. Let's actually, you know, stick around and speak to this guy. You know, usually those types of people actually, you know, there's something in them that can change or something. So I spoke to him, but I realized, you know what, not a chance. It's not happening. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. But yeah, man, that's why I do so much work on my mental, you know, on my mental health, things like that, because that is in turn what will take you from situation A to point B, you know. Let me not sit on this camera like I'm chatting for too long, you know, but yeah.